Today, I think we're gonna shoot a 300 round. See, that shot felt so good. George would be telling me, all you gotta do is shoot 30 arrows a week and you don't have to feel this way. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are ripping once again on our archery, bow shooting, tips and tricks. But what today we're gonna rock out this bad boy. If you guys are familiar with what Colby, owner of UltraView, has been doing lately, it has been the road to
journey of becoming a
30Xs. He's getting back into shooting a lot, and his goal is to become a 30X shooter, which means, let me grab a target. Oh, actually, I'll grab this. I was actually digging through my archives of all of my stuff that's deep in a box. But this is a Vegas face. The world famous Vegas shoot is the pinnacle of archery. This little X right in here, Colby is trying to shoot 30 of those in a row. And that's like, if you're a top pro, you should be able to roll into the practice range and shoot a 30X, if not two, every time you go practice. So becoming a 30X shooter is a very steep thing to do. Colby's getting back into it. He once was. I, on the other hand, do not have the time to dedicate right now to become a 30X shooter. However, I did bring my bow down the other month with Colby and shot, and it like got all the feelings back. For you guys that don't know or you're new to the channel, I used to be really big into target archery. I shot it. My first tournament when I was 12 years old, I shot all throughout high school. I made a pile of USA archery teams, world teams, went to Taipei, China, went to South Africa, traveled all around, did the whole deal, shot professionally, shot in college, Michigan State archery, collegiately, shot professionally, dabbled in that a little bit. That's when I made the Vegas shoot off. This was it when I was back shooting for Hoyt. They put this thing together, a little memento. So I shot a 900, made the shoot off, made it a couple rounds there. And then all this B-reel stuff took off. Hunting kind of took priority. And unfortunately, the target bow just took a back burner because to be really good, really good at that 30X level, you have to dedicate a good amount of time to maintain that. And I just haven't. I've neglected and ignored it. But it's such a nice day out today that I think we're going to shoot a 300 round and see how I do. Last time, I think with Colby, I shot 299 with 24 X's, and that was like cold turkey. Did not shoot this bow for literally over a year before that. So I'm hoping about similar expectations out of that. What's also very exciting is on the B-Roll Custom side, we are moving into a new warehouse this spring that we're going to be able to put a range in and be able to shoot 20 yards indoors whenever we want. So I'm really looking forward to that, to hopefully be able to set this bow up against the wall and shoot a little bit more and not be dependent on how the weather is outside. For shooting 20 yards, like competitively, you really cannot shoot outside. So I'm looking forward to that a lot, and hopefully, who knows, maybe I'll start my own 30X challenge. But before we get into that, big announcement, we are running it back once again for a Worldwide Trophy Adventures collaboration to give away a chance to come hunting with me this fall in Alberta. We ran it last year. John was the winner. He shot an awesome buck. I think it went in the mid-60s. I shot an awesome buck. We went mid-September last year. This year, we are going September 1, giant velvet mule deer. The absolute, giant velvet mule deer in Alberta is something I've been dreaming about my entire life. Last year, I shot one with velvet hanging down. Awesome buck. But this year, September 1, it's going to be absolutely awesome. So we'll put a link down below. Make sure to check it out. Get entered to win a chance to come hunting with me up in Alberta this fall, September 1. And you're going to win a brand new bow rigged out by Matthews. So we're running it back with Worldwide Trophy Adventures. I'm super pumped. Hopefully, well, one of you guys is going to win. So don't miss your chance on that. An absolute bucket list hunt that I'm really looking forward to this fall. Giant velvet mule deer in Alberta. Don't miss it. But what we're going to do is we're going to do this 30x challenge on tribute to Colby Hanley and Ultraview. Colby actually shot 329X's the other day. So he's getting very close. He's getting very, very close. I'm not going to be very, very close anytime soon. But make sure to check that out on Ultraview's YouTube channel. I'm going to grab a 3-spot target wherever those are hidden over here. This is how often I shoot paper targets, is they're all the way in the back. This is actually a Vegas target. I don't know how I have it, but this is from the Vegas shoot, so that is proper. Get this bad boy hung up. These are plastic cap nails you can get from Home Depot. They're fantastic for hanging up targets because it's not just a nail, it has that little plastic cap. They do it for like house wrap and stuff like that. You can get a box of them at Home Depot for not that expensive. Good steal. This could be rough, ladies and gentlemen, I will say that. But I do want to tinker with a couple things, like the dot that I have in is not correct. I might mess with that. My clarifier that I have in is like set up for 3D archery. I don't know why. So it's like really blurry on the target right now. So I might mess around with that as we shoot. 20 yards. The Vegas shoot, NFAA, the organization, National Field Archery Association, indoors does 20 yards. World Archery, USA Archery, like the international stuff, does 18 meters. So we're at 20 yards, not 18 meters. There is a slight difference. Why they do that, I have no idea. Makes it more confusing. Let's see if this thing is still sighted in. Not bad. I absolutely hate shooting this right now outside. Like, this feels so dirty, but I'm so excited for the new warehouse to where we can shoot 20 yards all the time indoors. But we do what we gotta do. Okay, might be a touch low. Nice. I am a shaky. It is crazy. You might have the strength to pull back 80 pounds, you know, shoot 20, 30, 40 arrows at a time. But as soon as you pick up like a target rig and you try to be extremely steady and make extremely good shots, all of the little muscles that you don't use all the time exactly like that, I can just tell I'm gonna get so fatigued so fast. All right, we'll do this as a practice round, just one quick practice round. 10, 10x, trending low. So I'll give it a couple little clicks. But not bad. Left and right is good. So right now, this is just a UV3 scope. You can see inside there, I think this is a 6-power lens or 5-power lens, I forget. And just a little green dot. I have the light turned up all the way because it's pretty bright out. And all I can see is just barely a little green fuzz because I got, I think, like an A+ clarifier in here. So it's making the target super clear and the reticle kind of blurry. As soon as you introduce a clarifier, you have to find the sweet spot of making the target clear enough without making the reticle blurry. So there's a little bit of balance there. So if I were to really tweak this for like the most important sport of archery where you want to be able to see the target, obviously, is 3D, you know, 3D archery, ASA, stuff like that, because you want to be able to see the rings as close as possible or arrows to aim off of, stuff like that. So you sacrifice the reticle being a little blurry and the target being a little clear. So, but for a 3-spot like this, it's kind of not ideal, but it's not too bad. Sometimes it's actually good because the reticle is kind of blurry and you don't worry about it so much and you just kind of hover it right over the middle and it's not like a solid like black dot or something very good that you can see. And when you're focused on that black dot way too much, you want to like see through the reticle. You don't want to stare at the reticle or the pin or the dot or whatever it is. You always want to look at what, it's just like throwing a baseball. You want to look at what you're trying to hit, and then that reticle floats in front of it. So it's kind of like pretty bad to aim with right now, but it's also kind of good because I'm not super worried about it. I can just faintly see it. Hello. Shooting a button just because that's what I've been shooting. I don't feel like setting up a hinge right now. But for the longest time, I shot a hinge for target stuff. Okay, flirting with it. But we got X1010 once again. So for the scoring, the quick dirty scoring that we do, we put a dot for every end, regardless of how many X's you've dropped. And then I dropped 2 X's, so we're gonna put 2 more dots. So at the end of it, you can just count. If you shoot a 9, you put it on the left side of your like end tracking dot. So 9 on the left. If you drop an X, it's on the right. And if you drop like a bunch of 10s and everything, then you just give up. Then you break out the pen and then you just write it down. I'm gonna swap out my my clarifier. Oh dang, I got a big boy in there. Oh no, it's A+. So that's our little clarifier right there. Little Hamsky deal. So I'm gonna put that in timeout. And now, since I'm not running one, I'm gonna be able to see my fiber a lot more, and my target is gonna be blurry, but we'll see if it looks better, if it feels better. Oh, I do not like that last target. Oh, I was so shaky. It's cook it ugly, boys and girls. Gosh! That's the biggest dynamite I ever shot in my entire life. XX9. Brutal. It's like you see it, you feel it. You feel it that it's there deep down. My buddy Willie, who, shout out to Willie, he's getting his YouTube channel fired up, but he's like, man, I want to do a challenge. You think I can shoot a 30X in 24 hours with a new target bow? I'm like, absolutely not. You are not going to be able to do that. He's like, okay. He's like, what about a 300? I'm like, I was like, maybe, dude. It's like people just don't realize how hard this is. So I guess this is a challenge to go out and buy a 3-spot and see how you can do. See, that shot felt so good. And it was probably an inside out X. That shot felt really good too. Okay, I think I got it that time. All right, we'll get this train rolling. 3 X's, the 3 amigos. That was a good end. We like when there's just 1 dot on the scoreboard. I just get tired. George would be telling me, all you gotta do is shoot 30 arrows a week and you don't have to feel this way. That's what George would be telling me. Facts, George, facts. 2X. 2X30. Also, we've been teasing this, but this will be coming out soon. All white B-Real grip. Another 3X, another 1 dotter. Another 3 X's. Little loose. Down 2 X's. All right, back on the 3X train. Another 3X's. Okay, well that was 10 ends. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 22 X's, but 298 because I shot 2 9s. First 3 ends, very, very rough, but then very good. I mean, I only dropped 3 after the first 3 ends. What I might do just for fun is shoot 3 more ends and just see. Honestly, this was, when did I switch my clarifier? Was it my 3X one or?
Somewhere in the middle.
It was after all this garbage, so that might have cleaned me up a little bit. A little loosey-goosey. 1X. Okay, for sure 2. Just 2. 2X30. Nice. The skin of my teeth on that front one. So we got a 1X30. Definitely was not very clean on this last 3 ends, but if cheating, I shot a 300 because I shot 3 more ends to make these top 3 go away. So if we get rid of these top 3, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 322. So still 22 X's. So I got it in me somewhere deep down. But little fun video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out Ultraview Archery's YouTube channel. Colby Hanley's doing this giant road to 30X, becoming a 30X shooter. They've been pumping out videos nonstop. I think he's on day 33 or 34 or something like that. So he shot a 29X the other day. He's close, very, very close. So make sure to check that out, and maybe we'll do this a little bit more and get the fire back. Even though indoor is over, maybe we'll switch to an outdoor challenge. But thank you all for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.